I need to make a clarification on these plastic totes that I'm using as mini greenhouses. There's a couple different grades. Hi, welcome to the garden. It warmed up slow yesterday and cooled off very fast last night, so we didn't open the garden up. But we run the risk of cooking everything, so let's get this thing open. Of course, the kale's doing just fine. It takes the cold weather really well. And I was just protecting the bok choy because it's got flowers on it. I want that for the pollinators. This Swiss chard is a little closer to the ground with the mulch around it. It's doing fabulous. And just look at our lettuce. Our beets and our spinach and our carrots and our cabbage. Now, of course, there are a couple different stores you can buy these at, and I went with the cheapest one the very first year. That's how I know if you leave them out in the sun, they will crack. And so the next year, I went with a little heavier duty. This is coming on the third year of these, and you can tell they're not cracking. This spinach and these turnips are loving this. And we've got about 3/4 of this radish patch picked. You were with me when we planted these carrots. Really nice little batch of beets there too. Even these heavier ones, and you can tell the difference. I mean, you can just feel the thickness of the plastic. Even these heavier ones, if you leave them out all summer long, they will get brittle and they will crack on you. But if you keep them out of the sun during the worst part of the summer, they'll last for a few years. And that's all I'm really going to say about the mini greenhouses. I'm not hawking these, so I'm just telling you, I got the little heavier ones, they did better. From what I understand from the weatherman, we got a little warming trend coming through. It's going to be above freezing for the next week or so at least. So I shouldn't have to cover anything, except the ground with mulch. Yeah, you got me there. We got about 25 days left till winter. And that first day of winter is either the saddest or the happiest. That means it's the shortest day of the year, and we're getting close to planting. So within the next 2 weeks, I plan to have this entire garden covered. I know, I bite off more than I can chew. And with the expansion, it's quite a bit bigger. Although when I walked up to the gate, it looked just as normal as it's been there the whole time. Gonna help with the mulch, are ya? I can imagine the sweet potato patch we're gonna have next spring. At this time of year, it does seem a little repetitious sometimes, covering, uncovering. But we want to eat out of this garden all year round. You put a little effort into it, you can do this too. And it's not very much work. Better than going in the gym, I'll tell you that. I've got to make a clarification on this gate. This cross piece, now there's two different ways you can do it. You can do a tension, which is pulling it up from the bottom and you're hinged at the top, or you can do a compression, which would start over there and come down here and you would be hinged on that side. Now compression, just like what it sounds like, is for downward pressure. If I had several boards going down, I would definitely want a compression brace here, and that way all that weight would be pushing right here at this hinge. But since this is so light and it's at that weird angle, I wanted more of a tension which holds that bottom up. And these are just really light 2x4s, light wire on here. So for me, the tension brace, that was the way to go. And I do want to thank you for stopping by and checking on me and seeing how the garden's doing. Until next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.